Hi, this is a bird's eye view, and every quarter I'm going to be sharing with you some milestones and highlights of the school and our students. Well, of course, the biggest news is it's our 50th anniversary. I mean, we've been around a long time, and we're celebrating over the course of the year. One of the most exciting parts of this whole celebration is that we're connecting back with some of our former friends, with alums, with past parents, past board members, and we're hearing all the stories about why they loved being at Richmond Montessori School. So we're really looking forward to having a bigger community event in May, and that'll be at our gala celebration. We hope you can all be there. I do want to give a shout out to Gary Flake, who has become our school historian and who is archiving all of our history and historical documents to put together a timeline for us of the last 50 years. Gary has been with the school for many years, and we want to thank her for that. I also want to acknowledge Felicia Jefferson, our toddler teacher who's been with the school for 30 years. Thank you, Felicia. We're so glad to have you among our community. We've been in the news twice this semester. It's really exciting for us and our students, of course. So the first time around, it was for International Day of Peace, and it was this worldwide celebration where we joined together with 80,000 other students across the globe. We gathered together as a school community. It was the first time we were together as a school community this semester, and we sang Light a Candle for Peace. And the purpose of it was to unite students from all around the globe. So essentially, the song was sung for 24 straight hours, depending on the time zone, and it went through all time zones in a 24-hour period. And it sort of highlights to the importance of connecting students and children to the world outside of themselves. They tend to be very egocentric by nature. And in Montessori, we put a huge emphasis on understanding each other and understanding each other's differences and different cultures. We're so proud here at Richmond Montessori School to have such cultural diversity, and singing the song together as a community really brought that home for our students. And in addition to that, we were in the news for Stacey O'Shea's class recently when they got together as a class and elected the Finnick Fox as the lower elementary school mascot. Recently, we just had the grand opening of our Nest store up on the North Campus, and that's where we sell school spirit wear. And our middle schoolers actually run that business as part of their microeconomy section of their curriculum. They do everything from designing the spirit wear to sourcing it to marketing for it, and they run the store and manage the money that goes along with that as well. That's the practical life that's happening in middle school. Oh my goodness, if you had been in our classrooms, they were just buzzing with activity the last few weeks. Maria Montessori always said that Montessori is preparation for life. It's more than just academic preparation. And here at Thanksgiving in particular, the students have great opportunities to make food, invite their families in for community experiences, serve the food to them, but they do everything from cutting up the pumpkins to baking it to making the crust and making the pumpkin pie. And they really are a part of this community event, and they just love it. And that's what practical life is in the Montessori curriculum at this younger age. So each year at this time of year, we celebrate Grandparents and Great Friends Day, and it's an opportunity for our grandparents who are just so engaging in our community to be here with their grandchildren, to go in the classrooms and visit and see their work. They get to visit the soup kitchen, the book fair, have photographs with their grandchildren, and we just love having them here. One of the things that we are very cognizant of this year is building community. It was something that we heard from you when we did our parent survey last year, and we do that every day here within the walls of the school. So over the coming weeks, as we get closer to the holidays, I hope that you'll see your kids helping you out at home and putting some of the practical life skills that they learn here at school into play at home. I'm wishing you the very best for a happy and peaceful holiday season. Until next time, take care.